Welcome. Today, we're exploring the fascinating concept of subjective probability. This is all about how we make educated guesses based on our own judgment or experience. We'll be learning how to understand the likelihood of things happening, even when we can't calculate it precisely. So, what exactly is it? Subjective probability is a measure of belief. It's a number we assign to a possible outcome based on our personal feelings, opinions, and past experiences. Unlike other forms of probability, it doesn't rely on formal calculations. Instead, it purely reflects what an individual believes to be true. There are a few key things that make subjective probability unique. First, it's personal. My assessment of a situation might be different from yours. It isn't always scientific and often comes from intuition. Importantly, this probability can be updated. As we get new information, our beliefs can change. This also means there's no single correct answer. It's all about individual perspective. We use subjective probability all the time without even realizing it. In sports, a fan might say their team has a 70% chance of winning, based on their perception of the team's morale. In business, an entrepreneur might feel there's a high chance a new product will be a hit, based on their gut feeling about the market. Even in personal decisions, like picking a movie because you like the actor, you're using subjective probability. It's helpful to contrast subjective probability with objective probability. Subjective probability is all about personal belief and educated guesses. Objective probability, on the other hand, is based on cold, hard facts. It's derived from repeatable experiments and mathematical analysis, like the 50-50 chance of a coin landing on heads. Two components are at the heart of subjective probability: judgment and experience. Judgment is your gut feeling about something, that quick assessment you make. Experience is the knowledge you've built up over time. The more relevant experience you have in a certain area, the more refined and reliable your subjective probability will become. You can think of subjective probability as a point on a scale. On one end, you have impossible, and on the other, certain. Your personal belief about an event places it somewhere along this spectrum. It might be unlikely, an even chance, or very likely. This pointer can move as you gather more information. Because it's personal, subjective probability has its limits. We are all prone to certain biases. Overconfidence can make us believe our judgment is better than it is. The availability heuristic makes us overestimate the likelihood of things we remember easily. We also suffer from confirmation bias, where we favor information that supports our existing beliefs, and wishful thinking, where we let our hopes influence our assessment. To sum it all up, remember that subjective probability is your own personal assessment of how likely something is. It is shaped by your unique life experiences, your judgments, and your beliefs. It stands apart from objective probability, which is based on data. And finally, always be mindful of the personal biases that can color your judgment. Thank you for watching.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.